Welcome, my friends. In today's video, I am going to jump in and reveal the My Monthly Hero and My Monthly Superhero from Hero Arts. These are released on the first of every month, and I've just been really diving into them, but I've not been getting them out by the first. And guess what? The superhero has been so incredibly popular that it has been selling out every month since it started its debut in January. So you guys have been quick. So I thought I would come to you, and to those that are not Hero Arts fans or aware of the My Monthly Hero, I thought I would explain it a little closely so you can get to know it. So it may not be your cup of tea, and that is completely okay. But I am enjoying it, and this month was a little unusual, I will have to say. But I've made a couple cards already, and I'm planning on making more, and I will share those with you here in the video. So this is the My Monthly Hero. This is the smaller card kit. It comes with all of these cardstocks. Now, these are Spellbinders Color Wheel cardstocks, so they're the high quality cardstocks. And then you get a full die set here, and I'll show you these up close in just a minute. Then you have a full stamp set and die set that coordinates. Everything has a die. Then you have this really cool cow stencil. And I'm loving this. Loving the cow stencil. Okay, so this is the card kit, and it's the lower price point. So this is usually lasts a little longer because people want this one. But this one here is available usually a little longer. So the stencils, oops, my little samples are in there. I've been stenciling. These are leftovers. But the stencils are 6x6 in this one anyways. This is a 6x6. So it does make a large panel. So when I made them, I did have some extras. And it's funny, after I made this one, I made it to actually match my items that went on the card, which I'll show you here in a minute. But afterwards, I thought, chocolate milk. So it's like regular milk and chocolate milk. So it's cute. But I love it. I love this stencil. And it's very super easy, especially if you have a grip mat, to just stencil it up and make it yours real quick. So love a quick stencil. So that is that one. And then this is the sentiment set with dies. And it's your birthday. Milk it for all it's worth. Hope you get good and spoiled on your birthday. I hadn't even thought about spoiled, like spoiled milk. I hadn't even thought about that until I read it just then. You are, love ya, hooray, yay. Our friendship is legendary. Of course, this is an adorable cow, and I've used it. That's why it's a little tinted there. I've used that one in this sentiment here. So lucky to have you, like a friend like you. Enjoy your special day, and it's time to celebrate. And then, of course, you have all these other, the little things on the, your cow spots. So anyways, but you do have all of your sentiments, which is awesome. Awesome, awesome. And then you have the milk jug, and they've made strawberry milk, which I think is super cute. So you have two options here. You can make a closed carton, or you can make an open carton. And this actually has like little embossed lines on it, which is kind of cool to make it like 3D looking. And then it has all the different embellishment dies to add your little cow spots and you moo me, or you moo you, which is, I think, a cute sentiment. And it's got little drips of milk. So here is that. So you can just see the size. And like here's the other top. This is the regular top. Then you got your strawberries and all your different stuff, your sentiment here. So that is your My Monthly Hero. Now, when you take a step up, you get everything in the My Monthly Hero, and then you get 3 other items. So you get a second stamp and full die set, which on this one We have no use crying over spilled milk. And then there's an open, 100%, hi friend, cute little cow. You got this. You're the milk to my cookie. We make a great combo. Hint, hint, what's coming? Don't sweat the small stuff. More cow markings, which I'm going to use these. I haven't used them yet, but they're coming in my next card. And it's okay to cry over and better days ahead. So this is the stamp and die set for the bonus one, the superhero. Look at this. All right, now this one, we have 2 size glasses. Then we have the bubbly to go in the top of the glass. We have a straw. This is the back color, and this is the little etchings that make the stripes. Then we have 2 of the most adorable cookies. We have a chocolate chip and an Oreo. If nothing else, this set is worth it right here. These cookies, let me show you. I'm going to just jump in and show you real quick. Look at the cookies. Oh my goodness, these cookies are adorable. I'm in love with the cookies. But think Christmas. Think Christmas. These cups, this is the bigger cup. So you can make the littler cup too and have milk and cookies for Santa. Oh. And Santa, my husband, has already requested. Matter of fact, he wanted me to make this right now a Santa card. And I was like, honey, I don't have a Santa sentiment to put on it yet. And he was like, make it happen, you know? So yeah, he's already thinking ahead. But you know, he's Santa 24/7. So anyone watching this for the very first time, I apologize for rambling, but my husband is a Santa Claus, and he runs a Santa ministry called Santa for the Homeless. And he literally is Santa 24/7, 365 days a year. So, so as soon as he saw milk and cookies, he was like, you got to make it. But anyways, I took one of the larger sentiments here and I put some glitter card underneath the milk. And then of course made my straw, and I cut the straw short and just put it behind here to add that. And then I popped up my glass. I just used light blue to commemorate like a frosty, a frosty glass container. And then made my Oreo and my cookies. Now for my colors here, I used all Altenew. I used all white paper and I inked everything except for the light blue. I mean, I did it for the cookies. That's what I inked. I inked everything for the cookies. So for the cookies and the stamping, I used sapphire and black. Of course, black for the cow. Then I used vanilla cream and a little bit of Sicilian amber for the white parts of the cookie. And then for the chocolate chips, of course, milk chocolate. So those were my color choices for this card here. So I'll sit that over there. And I'll finish showing you this, and then I'll show you my last card. So this one here to me is a super big win. Win, win, win. And then the My Monthly Superhero also comes with this stencil set. Now, the stencil set has 4 stencils, but this side creates this carton, and this side creates the open carton. And now, these do coincide with the sizing of this die set, so you can intermingle them if you so choose to. Now, I didn't, but I had fun anyways. I stenciled the carton as if it was Mayfield Dairy, which we have a Mayfield Dairy here, actually right across from my husband's work. So I created a Mayfield Dairy carton, and then of course made the coordinating designer paper, cow paper, for my background. And I felt it was just a little bit missing something. So I added a little gold rim here just to give it some bling. And then the same gold rim around here. And it just gives it a little extra on there. So when you put the two together, I think it's pretty cool. Now, this one, I've used some of the same colors there. Here is the Sicilian brown, and I actually brought in chocolate. I used both, actually, on that one. I used the milk chocolate and the Sicilian amber on this, mixing them together. And then this is the Sicilian amber. And then for the yellows, I brought in the Citrus Burst, Fresh Lemon, Maple Yellow, and Honey Drizzle. Those were a quad of Altenews Fresh Dye inks, and that is what made the 4-tone, 3-dimensional inking of the milk crate or milk carton. So super cute. So that is my monthly superhero and my monthly hero. So my monthly hero is the less expensive one. I believe it's $45. You get the whole card kit with the paper and the 3 items. Then the superhero is those 3 items. You still get the paper plus 3 more items. And that's where you get the chocolate chip cookies. So I will leave all the links down below. I'm making this a really quick video because of time restraints. Just so everybody knows, I am moving this month. So videos are going to be kind of on the low. You'll probably see a lot of these quick videos from me this month. You may not see tons of tutorials because of it. It's going to be a long move, but we are actually physically moving this month. So I will be live with the Better Press Babes on the 12th. That'll actually be my last day in the craft room here in this craft room at this house. So make sure you join Justine and I for the Better Press Babes on the 12th of March at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. You don't want to miss that because we have the beautiful Alex Siberia back in the house. She has the most amazing collection coming that week. So you do not want to miss that. That is something to save your pennies for. So I will just say that and put that out there because you don't want to miss that one. So I will let you go and I will see you in the next crafty video. Thank you, my friends. Bye-bye for now.